Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Big Mama V. We back with another video. So they say this word of God is some real ish. Let's get down to the real nitty gritty right quick. Then we go see how you feel at the end. That's it. So I know you all have been waiting for, I don't know, some type of opinion on what religion I am or something like that, but I'm here to tell you that I am a full non-religious person. Some people might call it atheist, but I don't believe in the devil. I don't even think there's a devil either. There's no God, there's no devil. Just gonna set it right there, like give it to you on a platter. That's all I can do, maybe. But you know, me personally, it's all in the universe. It's all how you work with the universe, and that will tell you where you're going in life. So if you want to sit here and tell me that there's a God, you're wasting your time. No, thank you. I would not like to hear that, because honestly, it's just the system for me. Because if there was a better system, maybe everyone wouldn't be getting failed. Like, everyone's life has been terrible so far, and I can see it. It's not giving, and it's like you're put on this earth by who knows who. It just happened out of somewhere, and who even knows if exactly. That's why I say it's the universe, because who even knows if it's like a real person who even put us here. It's not a real person. Magic is not real. God is not real. Okay, so like I was just saying before I was rudely interrupted by those mother freakers, you can hear in my voice that I am very serious. This is something that I take very serious, because I know that you have to have some type of reasoning for why we are here. Everyone has to know like something. They can't just go along. That just means that you're not religious. I guess that's true and stuff like that, but I am also not religious. I don't believe in God. I don't believe Adam and Eve, that bull crap. I don't need to spew it like that, but I mean, God ain't real. I'm gonna keep saying it. God ain't real. God ain't real. You came here to be amused by me telling you that God isn't real. You probably thinking, oh, I'm probably gonna be like told off by my family if I watch this girl and believe it. You believe what you want to. You don't have to believe what everyone else believes. So, you know, it's just really, really easy for me to say this, but yeah, he's not real. God is not real. And I just feel like it needs to give a little bit more, because we, like I said before, we were all put here on a rock, a floating rock with like millions of miles away. Who even knows we're millions of miles away? Because I think there's life on Mars, probably even life on Venus, but we'll never know because Area 51 or whatever the hell. But yeah, I'm getting off topic a little bit, but yeah, we're put here on a rock by people who, you know, probably wasn't even supposed to have kids at the time that they had kids. And then we were brought up in a way, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people were brought up in a way that, you know, some people do not approve of. Most people don't approve of the way that they were brought up. And it's like, if you're not gonna be a good parent, at least tell your kids what they need to hear. Don't tell them anything that's gonna like break their consciousness or their soul. You have to tell them things that are gonna uplift them, make them feel better about their existence. And I feel like Christianity is just not that. It's not that. Because like, if you go to church and you're told that you're supposed to be sinless and stuff like that, you're supposed to get baptized, all that stuff. I've done that stuff. Trust me, I've done that stuff. I'm not coming out of you to nowhere for hating the system, but honestly, it's just what I've experienced. It's been like letdown after letdown after letdown. And honestly, I'm done with it. I'm done with thinking that there's someone in the clouds. Someone in the clouds with a whole bunch of mansions, gold roads and stuff like that, with a bunch of wings on them and stuff like that. It does not seem plausible. It might seem plausible to you, but I'm done believing that, and I feel like that has taken a very big weight off my chest, because I don't know, there's something about it. It's like, if you believe in God, then you're believing in the system. The system, like I said before, is the problem. They have these pastors who only working for themselves. They're supposed to be spreading the word of God. Although they do that, they're only spreading the word because they want that money. Nothing else is driving them. Nothing else is making them say, oh, maybe you know, we should change this, we should change this, you know. If we could change it, if they could change it, they would. I bet they would. I bet they would, I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't seem like they're doing it for anyone but themselves. And that's not how Christianity is supposed to be. You're supposed to care about your neighbor or something like that. I think that's how it went. But me personally, I've been done wrong too many times. And this is not supposed to be a ranting session, but it kind of turned into that. But yeah, I'm just here to say God isn't real. I believe this. People in my family believe this. And it's like, you can still have some of the same like reasonings with yourself, but don't think, I'm not here to sway y'all, by the way. I'm just here to tell you how I feel. And if you believe, you believe. If you don't believe, power to the people, because that's where I am right now. And yeah, God isn't real. I have to say it one more time. God isn't real. And yeah, I mean, if you feel like that's not how it is, and you feel like there is a real God, maybe not the same one that the Bibla had told us about. Maybe it's someone different. It's not the person who walks on water, who spreads oceans. It's the one who controls the universe, and it's like a simulation. There's a whole bunch of different gods for each planet. That's kind of what I believe in, because, you know, it just seems a little bit more realistic. It's like, if it was a simulation, that would explain a lot. Like, when I was on weed one time, I felt like so submerged into a simulation. It was like really crazy. It was like blowing my mind, kind of. And I personally feel like that is how it goes, because I don't know, it seems more plausible than, you know, someone in the clouds. Someone in the clouds, bro. Someone in the clouds is not how it is. I don't care if when you die, you feel like there's someone that you saw someone, or you actually experienced what happened and stuff like that. But I don't know, people be lying for money. They'd be like, oh, you died for like a couple minutes and then you woke back up, tell this story, and you will get like millions and millions of dollars. I'm not gonna lie, I would do that too, because that's a lot of money. But honestly, it's not worth it. Just tell the truth so people can have like enlightenment in their life. But pastors, they don't tell the truth. They bless little boys. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel, because, you know, a lot of the time it be like when it's church time, wake up early in the morning, you're in a room with a whole bunch of other kids and stuff like that, or you're in the back room with the kids and stuff like that. That's how I was when I went to church. Like, yeah, that's how I was when I went to church. But you were put in a room with a bunch of other kids who were probably brought up the same way. They probably mad that they got touched inappropriately. I'm not saying that's a bad, obviously that's a bad thing, but I'm not saying that to be like mocking or anything. I'm just saying like, it'd be the back room where this stuff happens. I never witnessed it, but I've heard a lot of stories. And I'm just here to tell you that it's true. That's what you can believe. That's the only thing you can believe. And if you believe anything else, then you're just being naive. I don't know what to tell you, but that's just how it is. I'm not saying I know everything, because obviously I don't. I'm only 21 years old, not even in college. Yeah, I'm going back to college, but I just want to say that. I'm going back to college. Yes, I'm so excited. But, you know, there's a lot of things that go along with, you know, religion. Depending on what religion you in, it's all the same person, by the way. And it's just baloney. It's just baloney. I feel like more people should be on the non-Christianity side, because, or like, you know, non-religious side, because it's like, how many times are you gonna get back up after you've fallen like 20 steps, fell on your ass? How long will it take for you to realize that would not be happening to you if it were, you know, a real cycle? It's not a real cycle if you have to get up repeatedly. If you're just hard-headed, maybe that's it. But if you're not, like me, I feel like I'm not a hard-headed person. I listen very easily. I catch on very quickly. I'm not going to be left behind, because that's a bunch of baloney right there. I'm not going to be left behind by nobody. So if you believe in God, you're probably childish. I'm kidding. I hope I don't get backlash for this, because I never got backlash before, but probably because I don't have that many subscribers. But I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. It's like, please, universe, please be on my side with this, because I feel like I'm gonna get a couple thumbs down, and I feel like religion is just a big thing. People who are Christians are very hypocritical because I'm not gonna keep telling y'all this. Y'all already know because y'all living on the same earth that I'm living on. And if you ever wanted to move to a different planet, comment down below because I always wanted to move to a different planet. Lil Uzi Vert got a planet. I can't even believe I said his name because I don't like Lil Uzi Vert, but he got a planet. I plan to be a millionaire, so I want one. And if it's possible, we gonna get in that thing. Gonna go to outer space. We gonna do everything, and we gonna reveal the truth. We're gonna reveal we're gonna go to other planets, and then we're going to see what it's like. And then we're going to bring y'all feedback. Probably shouldn't even bring y'all feedback because we could just become friends with those other people on the other planet. And they gonna tell us all the truths about life. They probably call it iron because it's a different planet. They have different logics and stuff like that. Like they said, people use their nukes as fruits. Yeah, that's a line that I remembered because it's just very amusing to think about, and it's like kind of freaking real to me. So if you think I'm crazy, you're gonna subscribe because I don't need you here. But if you don't think I'm crazy, please subscribe. I need people like you in my life. Please comment down below. We are a very supportive group of people, us non-Christians, us unreligious people. And yeah, if you really freaking love this video, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I feel like that's all I need to say because I got my point across, and that is basically all I need to do because I feel like once you say these type of stuff, it gets off your chest. And it really did. It really did. I don't care who sees this. If you thought this was really stupid for me to put out, so be it. Because I'm done relying on people to make me feel better because I always used to have a source of happiness from someone. Whether it's my best friend, someone I was talking to, my boyfriend, whatever. I always had a source of happiness, and that has wrecked me to the point of no return. I don't know if it's like called crippling depression, but that's what I have. So if you want to continue to watch this, and you just want to listen to me ramble, then that's it. That's the culture I'm looking for. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a billion possibilities, more than a billion. Way too many possibilities out there for us to be stuck to one possibility. Really, you never want to explore anything? Like, come on now. This universe is too big for us to think like idiots. That's just how I feel. So yes, I feel like this is enough content. I will end the video here. Like I said, if you loved it, like it. If you really loved it, subscribe. And yeah, it's your Big Papa V. We out. Deuce.